not, this is going to be taken down straight away. So, see how it goes. Just on a stroll right now. Bro, the double chin. Triple chin. Got the triple chin going. I got to keep going and try and get the quadruple chin. Yeah. Hopefully we can interact with some peeps. Two people. Just turn my... Oh wow, Sadie girl, what's happening? I've spoken. Hey, I actually went to Freedom Church where you live, and I didn't know if I was going to bump into you. So if you go next week, you might see me there. That was the non-denominational church I was talking about. Why are you always the first one to get onto the live streams? It's weird, isn't it? No way, wet to that one. Porf. It was actually decent as well. It was well, it was the church that I went to. Oh, how do I explain it? The last video I made, it was talking about that church. What, in Trebornog? No, it's in, I don't know. It's in the old pop factory in Porth. It's in Porth, that's what I know. I go to Old Church in Treben. Oh, okay. Oh, you go to a different church, yeah. That's cool, you're going to church though. Bloody hell, 26 people, oh my gosh. What's up, 26 people out of nowhere? Oh, I know, I think I haven't been to that one. Oh, okay. They're decent, I gotta be honest. If you go there, you may see me there. After all that time. Jada says, please use a washcloth just for rinsing. Is just not the same as washing your body. What? How do you know I haven't showered in 6 weeks? I'm trying to save water. I had some friends actually concerned about me for a time because I was showering twice a day. And they were like, bro, that's bad. Michael Linson said, hi, what's up, Michael? What's up, dog? Yeah, no, you don't want to be showering too often, man, because you'd be rubbing off layers of your skin. That's no good, homie. Don't be scared, homie. Well, we've actually got people in here. It's always the evenings are the best for streams, so hopefully we'll have a decent time together. I just gotta talk to. Are you going to that one this week? What, Freedom Church? I may, yeah, because my sister's just joined there. I went to it last week. Yeah, I think they're doing like a special thing like this week. Should come to my church. It's so welcoming, honestly. I'll have a look on that online. But yeah, no, I gotta be honest, it's always cool to go to new places, especially when you're young. Guys, honestly, just go to loads of different places. You know, I absolutely love people who go to the same church and they're planted. But gosh, I mean, it's the only way to meet new people is by going to places you haven't been before. You know? And that's one thing I love doing, meeting new people. And then you finally find someone who like fits your energy, and you just get on super well, and you know you have like those divine encounters. Happens more often than you would think. Us as human beings, we all, you may think you're alone in some struggle that you've got, but really no. There's so many other people suffering in the same way you are, and we can find strength by talking about things to each other. So, oh, should have brought my shades, man. An absolute like this. It's Hope Church in Trebenna. I'll have a look at that after. Yeah, I'll give it a quick Google search. Live streams are so, I don't know how to explain it. It's like very off and on. Like, you know, sometimes it's very busy, sometimes it's not. Come on, please, come on. It's usually like connection that's the problem, but can't be this time because my mobile data is pretty good. Mohammed said, "Hey buddy, what's up, Mohammed?" Muhammad Ali. What's up, guys? What's up? Alhamdulillah. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Salam. How's my Arabic? Walaikum assalam, brother. How are you? I'm good, brother. How are you? Just enjoying the nice sun and the fresh air and the crisp early summer evenings. I sound like David Attenborough. Ambula says, "I like your accent a lot. Thank you very much. Appreciate that." Gabar says, "How many men?" What? Ambulo. Appreciate that, Ambulo. I always find, like, this is why I can't wait to go traveling, especially to places like America and other places. Ambulo says, British or Austrian? No, I am British. Like, legally, I am British, but I'm from a small country in the UK. So, and most people don't even know we exist for a start. So, but yeah, this is why I can't wait to go to America, not only to see the place, but how people are going to respond to my voice and my accent and my mannerisms. I just can't wait. It's funny. It's funny. It's like when American people come over here, it's like, oh, you're so different, And Bulo says, okay, oh, that's cool. I'm from Wales, I'm Welsh, but I got a Scottish rugby shirt on because I love Scotland. I always respect the British people. The English started from the British people. They have the right English grammar too. Well, yeah, I mean, English came from England, so, but there's so many different accents. Like, it's crazy. The UK must be one of the only nations where you can travel half hour or an hour, and there's different. You've got a different accent. Like, I genuinely think. Yeah, I live in South Wales. I'm from South Wales, and I genuinely think when you just travel an hour, the accent is completely different. You think they're from a different country, the way they speak. It's crazy. It's crazy. When you go to, let's say, from the valley, anywhere in the valleys, we've got similar accents, but and we prolong our vowels, and we have a lot of, what's the word, slang, and if that makes sense. You go to Cardiff, and they're a lot posher sounding. Like, you can understand them a lot easier, and they don't, like, in the valleys we talk really fast. It's just something. It's just something that we do. But no, the Welsh accent is very much associated with friendliness, trustworthiness. You know, yeah, it definitely is. Like, you're more likely to have a chat in a shop with someone around here as opposed to maybe somewhere in England. I don't know. I don't want to judge a place, but one of those things. Like, we have, the UK is only a small place, but we've got so many different accents. Is there any way I can donate to you? Are you serious? I appreciate that, but there's no way you can. I need a certain amount of watch hours, and I actually lost a lot of them because I went off YouTube for a bit. But they're starting to come back now, so hopefully, Chris boy, bro, got sugar daddies. I got my sugar daddy right there. Chris is my sugar daddy. Ambulo says, "Oh, well, I'll subscribe. Thank you, Ambulo." Ambulo is not even subscribed, and he wanted to, bro. I appreciate that, man. My guy. It's the accent that is, isn't it? It's the accent. Ambulo, where you from, bro? I want to get to know this person. And whenever you get donation option, I'll donate 500. No, okay, yeah. I don't believe that, but thanks anyway. 500 pence. Yeah. Subscribe for free content. Well, I'm gonna have Donegan merch. Hey guys, what's up? I'm actually selling a course where you can develop a Welsh accent. Buy my course for $69.99. And buy my overpriced merch. That's what every YouTuber goes through. He's from London. Good day, sir. Good day. I've made proper He's either someone who's moved to London from God knows where, or he's a Cockney, which the chances of him being a Cockney is very low. But who knows? Because white people are now a minority in London, and that's just a fact. Ambulo is low, bro. Ambulo is like this multi-millionaire. He's got properties everywhere. He actually lives in Dubai. If he wants to give me, oh wait, Cockney, they don't usually grow on the knee. Chris is talking mad techers right now. Ambulo is happy. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Cockney. So funny. You're so funny, Chris. Chris has the most dad jokes ever, and he's 19 years old. Can you believe it? Full of more dad jokes. Subscribe, like, share, comment, donate. I'm gonna really, what's the word? Practice patience on this. I really want to have a really good live stream. We haven't had one for so long. I think the last one, it was actually me and Chris. We had a live stream, and it was really good. Like it was popular. Like so. Ambalu's got to go now. Cheers, Ambalu, and always remember me, bro. If I ever do blow up, I want that 500. I want it. I want it in my bank on the day. Didn't you stream the other day? I did, but I deleted. I don't. How do you know that? I don't think you even commented on it. So I hope you'll be successful in this YouTube channel. I'll be back. Ambulo, my guy. Sadie's like, where are you even going? I'm going to Timbuktu. I've been walking for 18 minutes now. Where are you even going? My location is classified, and I cannot expose the details of my coordinates just yet. I say I thought I'd publicly apologize for ignoring you. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, okay? I sincerely apologize for absolutely nobody. What am I saying? Like, I'm just. We haven't spoken in ages because of you. Yeah, I've been going through a hard time. You know, I've just lost all my V-Bucks and my Bitcoin. Oh, bro, why is it so busy, bro? The double champ does what the heck he wants. PG version. I love McGregor now. He's like a proper he's like trying to be a proper Christian now. I mean, oh, how have I got the boys on the stream, bro? Getting big enough to randomly show up as I'm scrolling. My guy, my boy Sia, my boy. Something. I'm not big enough just yet, bro. Oh, I was gonna say same, but not. We're so back vibes this week. Do you all like the Scottish? I'm a Scotsman now, so but I literally cannot do I still can't do an accent. Oh, bro, I should have brought a drink with me. So yes, I think the ontological implication of the apokatastasis in correlation with the eschatological impact is severe. What do you guys think of the ontological impact of this statement? There's a guy staring at me, just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I really don't know, brother. I couldn't tell you myself. I'm just some strange man. Just doesn't. That's all he does is make videos." Bro, were you gonna start talking star signs again? So guys, I'm actually a Sagittarius. No, I'm a Scorpio. It's what's wrong with star signs? No, it's star signs. What is it now? It's about, isn't it about the month that you were born in? Is that what it's about? The American saw Move for Culture the other day. She did, yeah, and she's traumatized, and I don't blame her because Move for Culture is just work, drink, and sleep. I'm a Taurus. That means I'm quirky and different. That is what you are, son. Bro, the stars don't care. They got their own stuff going on. What do you mean, American? We got an American friend with us, and I'm actually going out there next year to see her brother. So I haven't said this on the channel yet, guys. I'm going to do traveling soon. So, guys, this is a question. Should I upload travel videos to this channel, or should I just make a travel channel? Ooh, travel channel. And guys, I need to know what I should name the travel channel. I was thinking about Taffy Travels because it says I'm Welsh, like a Taffy. Taffy Travels, I was thinking of. Just make a separate channel but I'm in a difficult spot right now, guys, because I was thinking of going to a certain place in Eastern Europe with some friends, but they haven't got back to me just yet. Or go to another place on a guided tour thing. But I feel I'd feel a lot happier if I met someone I knew out someplace. I'd just go anywhere now. Honestly, if I knew someone out in anywhere, do you mean I'll just go there. Visit Gaza, dude. You're gonna come home with a TY wife you fell in love with, and just remember to check under the skirt. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's just gonna be too late, bro. I swear that I was in this when I was back in Scotland, and a guy was outside. He's actually worked in the hotel, but he was outside having a pint, like just chilling. And he said he just come back from Thailand, and I did mention that, and he said, "Bro, it's like going to Florida and saying the only thing you saw or talked about was it Disney World or something? Like it's such a small part of it. You hardly see it, but I don't know." Sadie says her boyfriend wants to go to the Netherlands to meet a friend and wants me to go with him. Do I? Yeah, if you got the money, do it. Oh my gosh, what are you waiting for? Like, the only thing I'll say is try and stay away from the red light district because it's unless you're in. I mean, this. I'm meant to be a Christian. I don't condone any of this stuff. My sister, I don't. A family member went there once, and it was not worth it, guys. It was not worth it. It's short-lived pleasure that leads to more pain. Just legalized everything, The idea behind that is that there would be less of it, but no, it hasn't. It's like the same in Canada. They legalized drugs and stuff, but it hasn't changed anything. It's made everything worse. What I've seen, I could be totally wrong. It's just what I've seen on YouTube. I watch a guy called Tyler Oliveira. He's like an independent journalist, bro, and he's actually pretty funny as well. But you can't even go to the red light district till they turn green. I don't get the red light. It's so wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, whatever suits your fancy. It's up to if you're an adult. Something I'd come from. But wait, if you're an adult, happy days. It's up to you. Like. Obviously, it's not happy days, but oh, bro, why am I holding this phone now? I wish I had something to hold this phone, bro. I've got a stick on it. Legalization doesn't decrease it. They got to give people something else to do. They don't want it in the first place. Yes, indeed. See ya. Indeed. Well, that's the idea, isn't it? That's the idea. But it's just made things worse, in my opinion. I guess you get rid of the black market, but then it's just so available. Then you've got to have some, you know, I don't know. You've got to have some boundaries on it. Someone's having a giggle in the back. They are. I don't know who they are. It's patience is a virtue when it comes to the live stream game. You've got to have patience. It's always worth it in the end. AMA with Adam. Oh, this bench is filthy. It's been here like 70 years probably. But yeah, no, the Netherlands seems like an interesting place. Like it's a very flat place, very very flat country. So there's like legit like there's loads of people that just bike to work or bike everywhere like because it's so flat. Didn't they have I think they had a problem with flooding, didn't they, for a good while? They had problem. So when you're doing a fan meetup, bro, I need you to put a signature on my little bro. Give me a pen and we'll sort it out. It's just 20 quid per signature. Just got high fixed by some random person. Oh, happy days, but that's what you need, boy, innit? That's what you need, isn't it? So far, it's been a decent stream. Florida, Scotland, the little head to call me home. I really need to learn the anthem. I'm just thinking, I've been to Scotland 3 times, yet I have not yet been to the Highlands, which is nuts. That's how big Scotland is. Loch Lomond is the Highlands. No, you'd be surprised, bro. It's not. The Loch Ness is considered the Highlands, but no, that's how big Scotland is. Can't believe it, actually. It's literally not considered the Highlands. Bro, you should boot up the stream next time around a barbecue. We'll talk about some bad things. Ah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them I deleted because the stuff on there, I was like, oh my gosh, did we seriously talk about that? That's on the channel. Like, remember there was a time when YouTube really pushed streams for some reason. Like, I was streaming and then all of a sudden, like, 50 people were on it at once. And I was like, what? So, if only like 100, like, I got 2,000 subscribers, but it's so hard to get, like, loyal subs. Like, if I had 100 loyal subs, wow, that would be immense. Just 100. So this YouTube game is hard, but I don't look at it as hard. It's a hobby for me, so just having a bit of quiet time, guys. Just let's all meditate together. Yeah, the stream has just died, y'all. Bad news. Like, just vibing to the birds on a nice day, indeed, bro. It's going to be nice until Friday now, I think. But it's after that, then it's going to start raining again, so that's annoying. But it is what it is. We've had actually a very dry spell, like actually a very very dry start of the summer. Like it's been quite unusual. As soon as there's no chemtrails. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Let's get some Americans in the chat. Chemtrails are making the damn trees gay. The damn frogs gay. Alex Jones has really fixed up his life. I'm so happy to see it. He is an absolute nutcase, but wow. Like when I seen him on Joe Rogan, he's so funny. Like he's like I swear down, I feel like he's gonna have a heart attack. Like how like how intense he is. Like, and he can just seem to keep going. Like it's funny. So we'll never defeat the human spirit. Bro, he's changed so much from what he used to be. It's nuts. Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight, and he's like calmed down a little bit now. Thankfully, his interview with Piers Morgan is probably the funniest thing you can ever see about gun rights, and he just schools Piers on gun rights. What does an Englishman have any right to say we should have guns or not in the US? Okay, in the next 5 minutes, if guns for everyone, yes. In the next 5-10 minutes, if nothing happens, we're calling it quits, boys. Streams are a tricky one, boys. Even 5-year-olds, yes. Come on, guys, come on, everyone join, everyone, let's talk. I got so much to talk. I got so much to talk about. It's sad. You have armpit hair, yeah. EA said. I asked for someone to join the stream, and I have that question. EA coming in clutch. I guess what he asked. You have armpit hair, yes. But my mate shaved his last week, and he just looks weird. Because we had a raging debate, discussion, Q&A time on whether armpit hair. Show it. I'm not going to show it. I don't want to get. I don't want my channel taken down and demonetized and gross never shave. Well, it helps with like chafing, so you're not going to chafe for there, and does it like soaks up the sweat? It's a bit disgusting, but I mean it's reality of our life, so we gotta confront our issue of armpits. Very much so. It's a big issue in today's day and age. We have the economy, we have migration, and we have armpits. Gross, never shave. That is one random question. I have to say, I was not out of my entire life, I've never been so taken aback. You should sell Big Issue magazines. Just like that guy in town. Big Issue, Big Issue. That's what he says. He's like on the corner of the indoor market, and he's in the arcade, and he's like, Big Issue, Big Issue. That's what he does all day. Like, bro, become a plumber or something, or I don't know. Like, get a. How old are you? How old do you think I am? £2 a letter. That is, bro. That is huge gains, bro. EA, how old do you think I am? That's the question. FYI, I have 17 kids. 21, bro. I'm 20. That was a good guess, though. That was a good guess. You were 1 year. Well, I'm actually 21 this year. God, are you serious? Bro, I'm an old man now. God, bro, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be dead soon, bro. Bro, I'm an old man, bro. So triple 21, that's 63. So free time. So yeah, we're all gonna turn old one day, guys. We just gotta face up to it, bro. Or what about that guy who's like reverse aging? You get demonetized for showing pits, probably, bro. And I also don't want to show pits. I don't know, some weird kink you got. I'm not doing that, bro. That's weird, bro. You're gonna have to get that checked out, bro. Exactly. Show those pits. It is a kink, then. That's disgusting. I've heard of some weird stuff, but that's like tier 6 of weird. Don't worry, bro. We'll stitch you together once you've gone. Don't miss any banter. I pay good money for that. How much? How much though? How much a pit? Like $20 a pit. Whatever. He pays whatever, but boys. Get your pits out. Get your pits out. $20. Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna get naughty, boys. You can't say anything nowadays, guys. Honestly, if you just look at someone the wrong way, show me where you sweat from. EA says lol. Well, EA, you came in clutch, man. Bro. I just called you Mao. My brain ain't working. I So EA Sports. It's in the game. So EA Sports in the game. All right, guys. I'm gonna do my. You get this is $100 per pair. Not bad. Are you from America, bro? EA EA Sports. It's in the game. Lol, exactly. Mine is focused on pits. So EA is from America. Yeah, US. Nice, bro. Wait, are you east or west? You don't have to tell me what state. New York City. Whoa, for real. Bro, that's the one place I do not want to visit because the city looks awful. Bro, the stuff I've seen, bro. EA, I'm starting to think you actually want some of his pits. We are cooked. EA says we are cooked. Bro, move to I don't know, move to like West Virginia or something. Or Missouri is where I'm going next year. Where are you from? I am from Wales, United Kingdom. E-gay. Yes, people find well, what's the consensus of what Americans think of Wales? Don't. A lot of Americans think we don't exist. Sorry, a lot of Americans are not aware that we exist. A lot of Americans think we're part of England. Uh, and yeah, Wales, nice. Do you guys have gays there? Yes, we do. What a question. Just think you're English. Ah, bro. Get out. Leave the stream. Leave the stream. Get out. You got a lifetime ban. That's highly offensive. I'm highly offended right now. Like, Peter Marina says, W on chat. What's up, Pete? Just think you're English. Bro, that's... Oh, bro, EA is going wild right now, bro. That's an insult called New English. That's an insult called New English if I've ever heard one, yes. EA says don't ban me. I'm making it interesting. Chris is losing his mind. Oh, bro, where the actual normal people about, bro? I don't think there's any normal people nowadays. Social media has just done a number on people, you know what I mean? What do you think of Trump? I don't really like detailing my political thoughts on this channel because it's never really worth it. So, who's your premier? Who's your who's your premier? Wild, if you think any normal people gonna show, bro. What do I think of Trump? I'm not gonna detail my thoughts on Trump. To be honest with you. It's there's too much going on right now. It's like no, so it's not worth me talking about it. Some things you can't talk about. I mean, I can say what I want, but it's not worth it. Come on. Um, a lot of his policies you could say are America first, and then there's other things that he does where he was like, well, why did he do that? A lot of people think he's very got to have an opinion. Yeah, yeah, I do, bro. I do have an opinion, but what is it? Now? Well, what do you think of Trump as an American? I like to ask Americans what they actually think. It's either you hate him, like, and you want him to die, or you absolutely love him and you think he's saving the world. It's like it's either one of those two opinions. It's never. Oh, I'm not really sure what I think. You know, yeah, he's okay. No, it's so Trump is like Marmite. You either love him or hate him. Don't deflect, bro. I'm a Welsh citizen. I don't have to have opinion on this. Up the Ra. Where Nigel Farage said that on a cameo. But I gotta be honest, I've been listening to a lot of Irish rebel songs, and they are some bangers. Like those are some tunes right there. Oh, you think he's awful? Right. Good for you. Good opinion. Cool thoughts. So, do you think Harris would have been better then? Because I mean, I just do not know how she would have dealt with Putin, for example. I don't know how she would have. He's awful and fat. He's lost a bit of weight though, isn't he? He's not. He's not as fat as he once was. He's what's the word? It's like he's not a real person. Trump is. I don't know what to say. He's like the most talked about guy on the planet, basically. Isn't he? Everyone's got an opinion about him. Yeah, guys, for real though. He's not very smart. He appeals to the worst in people. What do you think about his economic strategies then with tariffs and that? What do you think about that? Because how I understand it, I understand one side of it is that America is in a trade deficit with the rest of the world, so that's why they basically he's trying to incentivize business in the US. So I think it's like, oh, how does it go now? Britain is providing that two-party system is obsolete. America should follow. Yeah. What is it now? Trump. Oh, what is it now? With the tariffs. So America's in a trade deficit with the rest of the world. But I think if you if you got a business and you buy US produce, like you don't get taxed on it. Is that true? It's increasing the cost of goods. Oh, right. From outside the US. So then he's incentivizing more business to be invested in the US. So I don't know. I mean, guys, I mean, domestically. Okay, domestic. Oh, right. Okay. I really don't know. I'm not an economist, so that's what I've heard anyway. So. I'm not here to defend anyone. That's absolutely exhausting, especially a guy like Trump, And politics just divides people. So politics, money, and religion, those are the big three things that divides people. Andrew Bradley says, "Is economics go against every principle? That's a first-year student. That's a first-year student learns." How are you, Andrew? I haven't heard that name before, so welcome. Welcome. We talk about all things regarding life. Bradley's, sorry, Andrew says hi. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, consumers take on the added costs that businesses pay. Right. So, like things like gas out there, like they're getting dearer, are they? Businesses are just passing on cost of tariffs to us, forcing them to buy American. Well, that's it. That's the whole idea, isn't it? That's the whole idea. But it's all about a trade deficit with the rest of the world. I feel your American products are deep fried and fake. Well, the thing is, American food. What gets to me, right? I know this from first hand. I have a friend whose daughter is now lives here, and I'm actually going to visit his son in the US next year. And he said to me, while he was a trucker in the States, he was driving a big truck, and he went to buy a sandwich from like a 7-Eleven, or like one of or like like a shop, like. And he looked at like the back of the packaging of the sandwich. There was like 50 ingredients. 50 ingredients. I guess that's why you have Robert F. Kennedy Jr. now. So maybe you can fix the stuff that you fix the issues with, like food that you've got out there. My company makes spin chairs to send to the US. Y'all can't even make chairs. They still buy it sales of America and just pass on extra costs to consumers. Robbing us blind, buddy. They're robbing us blind. My economics teacher was furious. Only hope is that there's some big plan behind this with a purpose, since it's only makes everything worse for normal American. Andrew, are you American, Andrew? Most of my viewers are American. We are crumbling. Chris says, Andrew's not American. Sit on the floor, little bro, because the chair's already at $10, $110 a piece. My teacher is. Oh, okay, right. So, but you're British, Andrew. That looks like a British name, Andrew Bradley. That sounds like the most British name going. Let's get back to our armpits, bro. Yeah, no, EA is wilding right now, bro. He's wilding. No. One thing I have to say, guys, is that I've heard that a lot of British people say is that American people are so loud, like when they speak and like who they are. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe your energy out there is just different. I actually know that from first hand. Maybe depends what state you're from. But I know a family who lives in Texas, and they're very I don't well what's the word? They're nothing bad, like, but in the UK we're very, what's the word? We just have a different way about us. We're not cold, but I don't explain it. Maybe the way we speak and our mannerisms and the way we go on to people, like, This is my new favorite channel, Stiff Upper Lip. What? Stiff Upper Lip. What is this? This guy reserved. Oh, cold reserved. Oh, my new favorite channel. I love Americans, bro. I love Americans. I bro. When I go out there, bro, I want to like prank someone. I want to put on like an American accent, and then all of a sudden just switch because my my friend said to me, "Let's just move there." She said that you would pass for an American. Like some people have a British look about them. Do Americans wear clothes? I'm not sure, bro. Like she said, some people have a British looking about them. I just, I just don't know. I just don't know. Like, I've never heard of that. Bro, you're gonna collect an American from every state. Yeah. Bro, I'll like I'm known for knowing everyone for some reason. I really do. Like, put my hair up. I look even more American then. That's better. You look American. I, bro. I just don't know what it is, bro. I just talk to people. I'm the most introverted, yet the most extroverted guy. That's a compliment. You do look American. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, dude. I'm from Kansas City. It's fat, bro. What is it true that so Americans talk with the front of their mouth and then us we talk from the back of our mouth? I don't know how that makes any sense. America says, "How's the workout going? When's an update coming on that? How's the workout going?" Wait, my physique. Um, I'm trying to cut, but I got a really big problem. I love eating, and I mean, I'm not fat, but I could lose some body fat, and I know I look pretty decent. What was I going to say now? Um, yeah, she looks more Welsh than you, to be fair. Andrew says, "You look good, bro. I appreciate it, bro." Yeah, man. I'm actually wearing large clothes now, so which is which is a bit strange because I've always been a medium. I swear down, from like in the space of 4 years, I've gone up two clothes sizes. So I when I was 16, I was small clothes, and then went up a medium when I was like 17, 18. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. And then I gained a lot of weight when I was 17. Oh my gosh, I went on a crazy bulk. I got super fat, and then I cut down, and then I looked really good, and then I went and bulked again, and then I shredded again, and then bulked again, and then I done it again. And now I'm like in the middle because the thing is, guys, I I, I just I'm just focusing on eating the right things and eat a little bit of what I like, and also just be as active as possible. I do I do lead an active lifestyle. Wait, she didn't know how to feel when I told her that. Oh, for real. EA says, "Are you Catholic?" I'm Protestant, but I have a lot of time for my Catholic and Orthodox brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm not Catholic, but all my family were Catholic. All my father's side of the family, they were all Catholic, like staunch Roman Catholics, and then they just became Protestant. So nice one, bro. Chris has lost another kilo. My guy, bro. I swear down. I'm not being funny. Like my mate Chris, right? He's a big guy, right? But if he when he loses body fat, he's gonna look like Arnie. Sia said, "No, bro, you need food to live." Sounds like an addiction to me. Yeah, exactly. Diet is the hardest for me. Andrew says, "How was it being that much heavier after gaining all that weight back then for you?" It was awful. I lost all my confidence, and to be honest with you, it was more of a deeper problem. I was dealing with bad anxiety at the time, and I used food as a coping mechanism, and that's what a lot of people do. I'm very fortunate right now, guys. I got a very balanced way of looking at food. Like I used to track calories, guys. If you can track calories and you're happy doing that, all power to you. I just gotta say, guys, like I can't do it. I can't do it because it just makes me. Oh, I had like 200 grams of chicken breast. I've got to log that into the app, and I'm like, bro, I can't be doing that. I just can't be doing it. Some days you need less food than others, and what are you gonna do if you're up a friend's house and he's gonna offer you something and you're just gonna deny it? Like, I mean, of course you can deny it, but like live life a little as well. Like, just guys, balance is everything. Balance is everything. 100%. I'd rather be well, like, I mean, who wants to be ripped all the time? It may look, guys, when you see these guys on Instagram and gals, you know, and you see them on Instagram, and they're absolutely shredded. They're not happy. Like, yeah, they may be happy, but they're not. Like, they're either constantly hungry, they can't sleep well, and they're cold all the time. That's what I found when I was super low body fat. Why have abs when kebabs are available? That's it, bro. I had one yesterday. Chicken land for the win. Not eat it, not eat it, just reject the calories. Yeah, exactly. I think that's called bulimia. So throw up after. That's look. My thoughts go out to everyone. Call 911. No thanks. We don't even have 911 here. So fool. It's 999, dude. Make an update video would be interesting. What on my physique? I won't be doing it right now because I've I got a bit of body fat to lose, but I feel like it's like the last layer of my body fat, and I swear down underneath it, I will look decent. I know I will. I guess I don't know, bro. I just what I'm trying to do: be as active as possible, drink plenty of water, eat protein with each meal. Happy days. That's all you need. And take creatine in the morning. That's what I've been taking creatine now for the past 2 months, and I'll be taking it for the rest of my life. Not only for the physical benefits, but for the mental benefits as well. 100%. I've seen studies on well, studies. No, I haven't. I have seen it in the past. What I've seen, what I've seen is it can help reduce like when you get older, like it can help you fight off dementia and stuff, and it's really good for your brain. No one cares about body fat. I disagree, bro. But when anyone, if anyone has a low body fat and they've got a tight, like just enough muscle, they look great. Did you see the South African delegate of the White House? I did see something on YouTube, but honestly, bro, politics is just it's just terrible when you that's all you do is watch politics. Like it's just I'm trying to have a break off it, bro. It's like damn, you know what I mean? It's all the time, like bro. You keep saying you've got to lose weight. You're the skinniest of the group, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I swear I must have some problem in my brain there. I know that for a fact. Anorexia or something. You have to fight body dysmorphia. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's what it is. Body dysmorphia. It's bad either way. Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. But I mean, God, I just oh man, it's it's just not good, bro. EA subscribe. Cheers, man. Maybe one day you'll get a pet pick. Monica says, "Hey, what's up, Monica? What's happening, dude?" Or whoever you are. She better be American. Bro, Americans, they're interesting people. I gotta say. Oh yeah, I looked at it as well. So the ways someone like me could move to the States is if I was either like on a 90-day visa, like a work visa, I think. No, I think a work visa, you could stay there longer. I think that's like 6 months. And then a normal visa is 3 months. Good picks, hell yes. But if you can get married to an American, bro, you were sound. You were landed. You get that green card, you sound. Monica says, "Great, how are you?" I'm awful. No jokes. I'm alright. I'm alright. How are you? Where are you from? I'm just getting blended right here. So, should have brought my shades. You can buy a Trump card for 5 million. Just pay Trump directly, like direct debit Trump, like how much a day, and I can just stay there. I bet he would do that as well. The guy don't mess around though. You gotta admit that the guy does not mess around. Like you don't, you know what I mean? People don't walk all over him. But then, God, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah, that's cool. I would pass for an American. What's up, dog? We got 10 people in here in this chat, and no one's saying a thing. That is highly offensive. Let's try and get the. Try and get. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. All right, we have a better signal up here, so hopefully stuff will happen. Cheers. All right, we need one more like, and then my life is complete. Like, I have to go by. Cheers, Andrew boy. Somebody just unliked. How dare they? I've heard that Trump card is the biggest, most vigorous. In fact, quite frankly, people tell me constantly, Trump, the cards can be bigger. Don't do it. It's bad. It's the biggest they've ever seen. He's a cracking salesman, isn't he? He could sell like a piece of grass too. This is the most beautiful piece of grass that I've ever laid eyes on. Whoever has eaten a piece of grass like this has made a fortune. Where you got the Trump quite close there. I'll have to practice in the shower. Oh, you guys hear that? 10 likes, let's go. My life is complete. Someone gonna say something? We just get these moments on the stream where no one says a thing. How? Why is the likes going up but the people going down? That makes no sense. YouTube is playing tricks on me again. 13 likes. What? Staring contest. Maybe I should do a live stream of me playing darts. That'd be funny. And then just watch me hitting like a 140, and then watch me hit like a 7 or like a 26 or even less. Wow. Stream has died, guys. We've got 6 folks on here, and they're not saying a word. Can't wait for the day when the channel's big enough where the chat just keeps going. Show us your toe hair. Sure thing. You're one up in that guy then. No. Q&A. Ask a question. I can't think of anything. What should I name a travel channel? Taffy Travels or Donegan Travels? Alright guys, I got a poll on there, so you guys vote, and that will be the name of the channel. I think Taffy Travels is quite... I actually got to check if there has been... what do you call it? Like, if there is a channel called Taffy Travels, otherwise I can't. I'm not gonna steal it, like, and they have 2 Taffy Travels. I had 1 vote, and it was probably Chris. Wow. The stream is dead, dog. Is someone gonna say anything, dude? 9 people in here, and not one person saying anything. Bro, I think the poll ended. What? The poll is still on it, bro. Right, if something, if it doesn't kick off again within the next, I'd say 5 minutes, I'll go in, because I'm not gonna just stare at myself. Just yap. Oh no, have some dinner, have some tea, have some cake, have some dinner. Yeah, stream is dying, dude, so I'm going. Thank you very much for the likes and the shares and the memories and the comments and the likes. What if everyone dropped their phones at once and can't reach it? That's probably what happened there. Dude, come on, bro. Oh wow, you can actually turn the camera off on this thing. That's new. What's this? What? I can do a green screen on you now. You guys see that? Thanks, guys. So 14 likes on the stream. Then. How was it, bruh? No one's saying a word, like. And there's even less now. So I'm going to give it 5 minutes, and then if it doesn't kick off, I'm going, boys. I'm going. I'm going home. I'm going home, mush. Right, so we had one vote on the poll who said Taffy Travels, so I'm guessing that was Chris. So Taffy Travels it is. Yeah, I don't really want to put that on the channel. It's like a separate thing. So thoughts on India versus Pakistan, isn't it died out now? Like it's the conflict has died down. All I know is all these conflicts happening. Conflict. It sounded like I just said cornflakes. No, conflicts happening in the world. Nothing burger. So not being funny now, right? Not being funny, son. Not being funny. I remember that one time when Paul Button was in the house and I was on a stream and he sneezed so loud everyone else could hear it on the stream. The Bora life. I don't know what that means, bro. I don't. No, please speak English, please. That's an offence now, though. You can't ask someone to speak English when you're in England. You can't say it. It's a hate crime. So actually, I pretty much do apologise for that. 9 people. Wow, the Bora life. Damn, son. No one's saying a word. 9 people. You got nothing to say. You feel sleepy? No, not really. I will in a few hours. Abir Bansal says, any life advice? Yeah, don't live according to other people's expectations of you. Live the life you want to live. And so people who come to you, different people may suggest different things to you, but ultimately it's you that, if you're an adult, then you are the one that controls your life. So that's one big thing. I stop feeling so guilty about choosing the path you want to go down. Obviously, as long as it's moral, legal, and ethical, whatever you're doing. That's all I can say. EA is back. Oh my gosh. No worries. What is the time? It is 22:09. It is 40 minutes. It's 37 minutes past 8 in Wales time. Do you have Insta? No. Thank the Lord. Oh, wow. We actually got people come back in. As soon as I was going to leave, you guys come back. Bro, where you walking? Just in the park, bro. Getting some. Daddy Jin Woo said hi. Are you Korean? 안녕하세요. And how are you going to send my pictures? Through the mail. Through the mail. Yes, I will print them out and send them in a very nice Envelope. Where you from, bro? I'm from Wales, bro. I need to. Are you Korean? Because that is a cool place. Well, the south is cool. Maybe not the north. Do you know what I mean? Come on, bruv. Bruv. An American just said bruv. No, I'm from India. Oh, cool. Bro, those India news channels that help you fix your phone and put a screen help you like fix a phone settings on it, bro. You guys are kings. What would we do without you guys? I'm from India. Arana Hal. Here is the nighttime, everyone is sleeping. How about you send us the pit pics, EA? Adi says, bro, you look great. Cheers, Adi. My guy. My G. My brother. Appreciate that, bro. I can send. He's actually following through with it as well. What Indian channels are you talking about? Just like, do you know if you've got like it's like really generic stuff. Like if there's a problem with your phone or something, if you've got like low storage on your phone, um, you can just find like a channel or video, and it's usually an Indian guy helping you. What's up, Adam? What's up, Mason? Subutka. I recognise your name. Do you still study? Not at the moment. How do you fix laptop type Indian channels? Yeah. Subham Semwal says, where are you from? From Wales. You guys all Indian. I swear, you guys are all from India. Half of Delhi has just popped up in the stream. Oh, it's a nice evening. And it's not like, it could be a bit warmer, but I'm not going to complain. What job are you doing? I'm not, well, I look after my nan. That's my job. What do you do, bro? I look after my nan. Anyway, next question. And I'm hoping to travel soon as well. So. Yeah, I always feel like the suggestions don't work. Do they actually work? Depends, doesn't it? Depends. Like, what's your age? I'm 20, bro. Bonnie. I guess there's so many Indians. Yes, there's a lot. There's like 1 billion people in India, is there? No, that's China. Show us your place, bro. I'm not. What do you mean your place? What do you mean my place? I'm in a park right now, bro. I'm in a park. Your age, brother. I just said 20, bro. Come on, listen, bro. God. I mean, I'm in Canada. I plan on living in a trailer in my 20s. Bro, I don't blame you, bro. Rent costs and house prices in Canada and anywhere in Western Europe is crazy. Like, I swear that I'm talking to someone from Netherlands and they said the exact same thing. Like, she said how they have good healthcare, they have good education, but it's a fact that there's immigrants going to the Netherlands and Dutch people can no longer afford homes, and rent is gone through has gone through the roof too. So I said it's very similar here in the UK. EA says, "Do you have a girlfriend?" I do not have a girlfriend, and I'm pretty happy about it. I want to leave New York City and move to Amsterdam. Oh wow, you're talking about the Netherlands? Yes. I don't blame you wanting to move from New York City, bro. I don't blame you at all. Like, oh, it's just two geezers now. Just want to go in from onto an electric bike. That looks like so much fun. Some Indian streamers are suck. Mason says, Deborah said, you said you're age 20, bro. Yeah. I don't want to get a girlfriend because if she's an atheist, I would probably simp and fall away from God. Well, that's up to you, bro, innit? I mean, at the end of the day, it's not just a religious thing, guys. You gotta be compatible. Like, do you guys actually get on? Like, do you guys have a laugh together? Do you guys share similar hobbies? I don't know. The Dutch. I guess that's a big part of it, guys. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a big part of it, bro. But I don't blame that guy. I'm trying to get closer to God after a lifetime of being atheist. I made a video on atheism, guys, a couple of days ago, and I just got completely toasted for it. And I don't blame those people because, well, I made a few convincing arguments, but it was the same apologist crap, and I sort of agree with them. Like, people can't, do they ever think about it? I didn't call people ignorant for not believing in God. I mean, that's up to them. But do we'll see people have comfort from belief in God? That's true. Uh, Creationism and morality were my 2 points, but atheism goes a lot deeper than that. But ultimately, it's like they very well happily believe in this entire universe that came from nothing, or they don't know where they come from. So if they don't know, they're not actually atheists. They're just agnostic. You're agnostic if you don't believe. If you don't know, if you basically don't know, you're not you're agnostic. So you're closer to theism than an atheist. An atheist is someone there's no God. And it sort of supports and the lifestyle and the idea of nihilism, because if there's no God, what is the point in any of this? Like, seriously, if there's no like objective moral standard, I mean, where do we get our morals from? Is it? But it goes deeper than that, guys. I bet there's a lot of. I would get toasted if I had a debate with an atheist, like a really well trained, like a well educated atheist. I'm not a debater, guys. I don't debate. Obviously, it depends what it is, but uh, I recommend you guys watch John Lennox. Is he a doctor? I think he's a doctor. John Lennox, guys. Northern Irish guy. He's brilliant. Yeah, he says I don't know where to start. Though. Just take it day by day, brother. Just live your life, and I don't know. Just keep exploring. I don't know. The Borrow Life said, brother, you rich than us because your healthy body and face says, oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. EA says there's something soulless about atheism. Well, it is. If you don't believe in a God, I mean, why would you believe in a soul? Like, a soul is the idea, is the belief that, I mean, the soul doesn't die. The soul is, it's something unseen. It's not like we can put it into a scientific tube and measure it. We can't do that. It's something. It's the it's oh, what's the word? It's unphysical, so we can't put it into a study. That's why faith. That's why you gotta have faith. Chris says the nature of God is easy to understand. Be in tune with nature and righteous action. The Bible bashes put all the focus on a book that's copied 100 times over, and not the life before your eyes. I saw a funny picture today. It was like an Orthodox guy. He put like that meme of SpongeBob bowing down to something. And you saw a Protestant bowing down to a Bible, then you saw a Catholic bowing down to a Pope, and then you saw an Orthodox bowing down to an icon. So EA says, I'm a scientist by training, so atheism is where I naturally leaned, but over the course of my life, I started to reconsider. What made you reconsider? Do you support Pakistan? I don't support anyone, bro. I don't get involved in politics. I support people, man. I just support the human race. People in near-death situations, all they say is that they felt a supportive presence there. Yeah, that's a good argument for it as well. Near-death experiences and like, I don't know, acid trips or whatever. Like they've done crazy drugs or whatever, and they've just seen stuff. I don't know. Or maybe is that they just is that just their brain chemicals having a firefight or whatever? Are you doing any workout right now? No, I'm having a few days off from the gym. I've been on the bike as of recent, and I'll be training again in a few days. So I like to do 3 days in the gym now. So legs and chest, shoulders in one day, and then pull, and then back and biceps the next day, rest, and then do full body on a Friday. So you got 3 day split then. But you can do it any way you want. You could do 2 days in the gym. If you want to maximize muscle growth, target each muscle group twice in a week. But also every 6 weeks, I could feel like my body starts. When I first started training, guys, this happened to me, where I trained very hard for about 6 weeks straight, and the sixth week or seventh week or whatever, it doesn't matter, 8th week, it's different for everyone. Bro, I was going in the gym, I just felt tired, I was like, I just didn't have the same oomph in me, and it was like it wasn't a motivation thing. That wasn't the problem. I don't really believe in any of that. Obviously I do believe in it. Motivation can help, but most of the time I don't really feel motivated to go to the gym. I just do it because I know it's good for me, and I always feel better afterwards. So, um, but after that, you can do a deload week where you just go to the gym and you do less weight. I basically do that on a Friday, but I recommend having a week off the gym, guys. Just have a week off the gym. Just have a week off the gym, and great, happy days. Like, I don't feel guilty about it. It's so stupid. That's when you know you're a bit obsessed with the gym. How many calories you consume a day? I'm trying to do a little cut, but I just hate it because it's so restrictive, and I like eating, and especially as you know, I'm developing as a man, you know what I mean, and whatever, as a guy, you know what I mean. So I hoping to go 2,200, but I don't know if I'm getting that. Maybe 2,500. Some days I'm on 3,000, 3,500. Some days 4,000. But the fact is, I'm not overweight, so that's the good thing. But I've gained a lot of weight, guys. Like muscle. Like I'm 14 stone now. And muscle does weigh heavier than fat, and it. So I'm thinking if I do a little cut, I'll be able to, that'll look a bit better like that. What's your advice for a 20-year-old guy to grow in life, and what you do in your 20s to be the best? I don't know, but I'm a 20-year-old myself. I don't know anything about this. I know a bit about this world. I would I would ask the same question to someone who's 80 or 90 or 60 and ask them, because I'm learning as I go along, as everyone else does. Just I just don't know, bro. Just treat your body with respect. Yeah, that's a big thing. You only have this one. You only have this body on this earth. So okay, sorry. EA says probably the death of my mom is what brought EA closer to faith. Okay, I held her. She was dying. I did a rosary by her side. All right. It started to storm. I was in tears. After I finished the rosary, I lay down for 10 minutes. Her dog left her room and came to wake me. She was gone, but it felt so special. Wow, bro. That's wow. That's that seemed like a very special moment. And sorry to hear about that, bro. Wow. That experience, my man, will never ever leave you, and you will hold that for the rest of your life. And there's a special bond that a man has with his mother, you know, with any of his, especially, or maybe his father, his parents. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to. But it's, as a Christian, you have hope that you'll see him again. So thank you for sharing that, EA. Thank you for sharing that, my man. Thank you. Since then, I've been thinking more about God and getting closer to Him. I've struggled. Yeah, I understand that. Hard to describe, but it's such a special moment. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, bro. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's seemed like a very personal thing. The Borough Life says, where you from? I'm from Wales. It's a bit like when I lost my grandparents, you know what I mean? And it didn't really sink in when I heard the news. Like both times, like my grandfather passed away, and then my grandmother did, and it didn't really hit me straight away. But then the funeral hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was very fortunate I was able to speak at my grand's funeral. But afterwards, I held it together. But afterwards, you just crumble, and you're like, you know, you go for that grieving process. You have to grieve, and you have to feel those feelings, and don't feel you have to push it down. That's so stupid. Yeah. That's so normal. Feeling sad and going through the grieving process. I just don't. I just feel so sorry for people, man, who think, let me. I got a story, right, and I'm not going to say who he is, but when I was in the pub a couple of months ago, met this guy, and unfortunately, his one of his children had passed away. Tragic, and the guy is a bit. I mean, the guy is, he's bantering and he's saying all sorts and that, but when someone mentioned it briefly, you could see the tears swell up straight away. Crazy, but you could tell he was just there to have a good time, and I totally understand that. But I'm not judging him. People have different ways of dealing with things. I just personally, it's my own personal opinion. I just don't think alcohol helps, man. I just don't think. I mean, it does help for a short time. It's short-term relief, isn't it? But then you wake up from the hangover and you're like, wow, I've got to face these feelings again. If something happened to me like that, I feel like I would just recluse into the woods and not want to come out. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Do you mean people have different ways of dealing with it, and it's heavy stuff, man. It's heavy stuff. Yeah. The Boris says you haven't any beard. Why? I c If I leave in a month, I can see I got sideburns and like a good goatee after a month, but it doesn't grow down here. If it grew down here, I would love a short stubble all around here. I would look like 10 years older, mind. But when I have my haircut, I just get boss man to shave it all off because a lot of it's just bum fluff. EA says, thanks, man. It's been good to talk about my feelings and not bottle up. I agree. Better to talk about than hold it in. 100%, bro. You bottle it in, it'll manifest in different ways. You'll lash out to someone, or you'll do something very rash. Like you'll make a stupid mistake or whatever. When you talk about things, I do agree that you talk about it a few times, or once or a few times. That's good, but some people go on about their problems constantly, and it's like, well, that must not help you either. So you got to get a balance, right? But yeah, it's a difficult one, bro. I feel you, man. I feel you. I've been through stuff myself. I've done a counselling course as well, so I understand like the dynamic of like listening to someone, and like what's the real importance of counselling? It's more so letting someone go through what they feel, and but be beside them and sort of affirm what they feel. I guess so, and then come to an eventual solution, which would be ideal. Okay, you're feeling really bad about your self-image. What can we do to change that? Okay, talk about it. How does it make you feel? Right. What do we think about getting a gym membership, or like improving your diet or something, or something like that? Yeah. Chris says, birth, life, and death. It's always turning. We can't stop it, but it's always going. But it's been going forever since time began. Death is good. We treat our time on Earth more seriously that way. 100%. 100%. Very much agree. Mason says, one thing I struggle with at work, I feel like what I'm doing is meaningless. People used to be able to afford a home on minimum wage. I can barely afford rent. It just feels like I'm slaving away. Bro, I swear down, one of my family members is in that position. I'm very fortunate. I live at home, and it's okay, you know what I mean? But bro, honestly, like Western countries, bro. UK, Canada. I'm not sure about the US because Pierre Polyev, I used to watch some of his videos. Like he had one video go viral when he was talking to a journalist and he was eating that apple. I don't know if you saw that video. It was pretty funny. But he's talking about rent costs in Canada versus the US, and literally that border, you got one side of the border. It's like nearly double the price for a house, and then you go south of the border, it's half the price. So people are going to start moving to the US. Like, so, but yeah, I understand. It's like, wow, maybe that's why Gen Z have been quiet quitting. I feel like I've done that, to be honest. I feel like that. But I mean, I do a job. I look after my nan. I have a responsibility. So, but I'm fortunate in that way. But I think to contribute to something you don't care about, only to just make ends meet, yeah, that's not a nice way to live. But some people have to do it unless you can find a way out the system where you can build a. I was talking to me and Chris about this, how we would build a house because we got a very close friend who lives. I'm not going to say where he lives, I'm not going to do that. He lives in a very nice area, and it's very rural, And on our way back, we just going through the mountains. We were thinking, well, how do we buy a piece of land, build a little hut or a house on it, and get everything that we need? Happy days. EA says it's the Rogerian. Is it Carl Rogers? Because when I done the course, it was Carl Rogers that came up. The Rogerian approach to therapy and conditional positive regard. Yeah, that's it. Then yeah, CBT or behavior change interventions could work once support is given. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I think cognitive behavioral therapy is the way forward, and learning how to respond with acceptance to anxiety is the biggest life changer for me. Yes, Carl Rogers. Yeah. Mason says the Canada election I found so crushing. We could have had a prime minister who cares about working people, but instead we got a corporate snake. I did see that, and I also saw the Romanian one. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. Just find your own way to live, guys. So that's all I'm saying. If you want to do that, people do better with mental health when they ignore the facts and the science and just embrace a higher power and their spiritual existence. That's why AA works. Alcoholics Anonymous. Well, definitely restrict your time on social media because that will do a number on your brain. I mean, your phone. Your phone. I mean, the phone's a nightmare. You know what I mean? There's so many things nowadays, guys. I mean, yeah, there's a big election next year, and in 4 years' time in the UK. 4 years' time. That's going to be interesting. That's really going to shake, like, that's going to be like a political earthquake if reform got in, because we've had Conservative and Labour for the past, I don't know how long. Our consciousness definitely shapes reality. I think our belief can make things real. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So a man thinks, so is he. That's it, bruh. That's a verse. Carl Jung believes that addiction is simply one spiritual disconnect. Carl Jung, John Peterson goes on about him quite a bit, doesn't he? Carl Jung, he's a psychologist, is he? I haven't really looked into his work, but Carl Jung, but that's interesting. Addiction is simply one spiritual disconnect. I just think addiction is trying to escape the world. That's what makes sense. That makes sense to me. You're trying to escape the world. You're not plugged into your purpose. But then the purpose is harder. But guess what? You actually are happier because of it. Because happiness isn't just a one-time goal. It's a byproduct of doing the right things. But addiction is just short-term. It's short-lived. Short-lived. Yeah. Jung's spiritual focus in treatment is where he departed from Freud. I know, yeah, Freud, yeah. Sigmund Freud, yeah. What do you guys think of Soren Kierkegaard? He was a Christian existentialist writer. Freud was more scientific, yeah. But guys, I need to know. I didn't really like Jung, but I've been reading more of his work. I hope you guys have heard of Soren Kierkegaard because I've looked into his work. But some of it's so deep. It's like, ah, it's like what? Mewing transformation. Yeah, Sigmund Freud is like he was like an atheist, wasn't he? Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, have you looked into Orthodoxy or Catholicism or Protestantism? I don't know his work, Kierkegaard. Well, you spelt his name correctly, so that's something. Bora Life says, what's your height and weight, brother, bro? Last time I'm either 6'1" or 6.5. Not 6'5", 6.5 foot. That's how tall I am. Or I think I'm 6'1" by now. Hopefully I'm 6'1", and I'm 14 stone, so that's my height. What are his beliefs? He's a Christian. He's an existentialist. So he looked at the meaning of life and where does our meaning come from. And he wrote on it as well. But he was a Christian. I think he dealt with like depression and stuff. And he died really young as well. He was a Danish. He was Danish. He was Denmark. But God, he died like I think he died young. He was like 42 when he died. Yeah, yeah, he was 42 when he died. Can you show me the view of your land? I'm on a street right now, but what I can do is walk up here and show you a nice field. So we'll do that, guys. My mom and grandmother were Catholic, but I was not raised in the church. I think when my mom met my dad, she fell away from the church. It happens, brother. It happens. I've always been curious about Catholicism. Uh, Shameless plug. I made a video on you might have seen it. It's done pretty well. I visited a Catholic mass. My mate is an altar server in one, so I detailed some thoughts about that theologically and like my experience. Please show the view. I'll show you the view now, bro. I'm gonna walk up here and then show you a nice. I'll show you a nice field. It's not very interesting as well as that. I mean, I don't really think there's any danger in showing this area. I don't really want people knowing where I live. But I'll check out the video. Nice. Thanks. Hope you enjoy it. It's been received pretty well. Like, not once did I get like I don't know. Like I shouldn't really care about that anyway. I don't, but like it's nice to have a net positive feedback on a video. I saw the most purple looking carb there. Wow. What type of video do you make? I made videos on fitness, on faith, on religion, on different things. I just basically yap. That's all I do. Bro, the Ballas or a Murpha. Oh, that looked like a car from GTA, I swear down. Swear down. Right. It's getting pretty chilly now. The temperature has dropped very much so. Oh, dude, come on. Right, 8 people are just staring at my mug. 10 people. Not saying a word. It was really funny back in the day. Like, I swear it was like last year or like 18 months ago, or even 2 years ago. I did these streams, and like there was like a perfect amount of people in the stream where I could see every comment, and people were having chats to each other, and we had different types of Christians in the chat, and it was really funny because like Burnout says, "Bro, looks like young lean." I don't know who that is, but thank you, bro. I bet that's like an insult, but thank you anyway, bro. Appreciate it. I have a confession. Mason says, he's a Swedish rapper. Cheers, bro. Who's that guy now? Some people, one of my a friend said this to me once. He said, you look like what's his name now? I can't think of his name. He's a Fortnite streamer. I know there's loads of Fortnite streamers. Gosh, I can't think of his name. But he had like a buzz cut. And at the time, I had a buzz cut, and I looked exactly like him. Mason says maybe people living minimally because the economy is good, because they'll get more of the important things in life and have more interest in religion for fulfillment without a lot of money and prosperity. It depends, bro. I mean, what do you put your value in? Do you know what I mean? What do you value in life? Do you value having possessions, which is nothing wrong with possessions? There's nothing wrong with money. You know, the Bible says, you know, love of money is root to, that's creaky gate. The love of money is root to all kinds of evil, but I think the lack of money is also root to all kinds of evil, because you just do immoral things to get it, like, you know, illegal things. So depends, bro. You know, what type of life do you want to live? I had a guy in the gym say this to me, and then, you know, this guy. Well, I don't want to give out. When I talk about people, when people I've talked to, I don't want to give out too much information about him. Let's just say he's had a lot of experience in life. Like, he's had a very interesting career, put it that way. And he said to me, throughout all my life, like, it doesn't matter if I've had plenty. Like, he said, there's been times where I haven't had a lot, and there's been times where I have had a lot. But he said, just have enough. And I'm like, wow, thank you. Just have enough. If you're fortunate, guys, I mean, if you're in a position where you can live just as you are right now and get by, try and find something you enjoy, and try and find a means and a way of, I don't know, making money over it. Jared Reese, how are you, brother? I haven't seen you in the flesh for years, bro. How's your theology going? Something, boy. Oh, Jared, boy. How's your theology studies? Are you going to a church at the moment, Jared, boy? Are you an awful bro yet? All right, guys. You wanted to see the scenery, the valleys over there. My theology is doing great. Studying John at the moment. Nice. No, I mean, have you been looking at different denominations, or Have you looked at the apostolic churches? Go to Jerusalem, yeah. And Cephas, oh, nice. I'm going to have to give Cephas a try because I had one of the commenters on the Catholic video said, will you give old school Protestantism a go? And I said, I know of a family in my town from Northern Ireland. I can't do the accent. Northern Ireland. Bro, the Northern Irish accent is wild. It's actually wild. And then the Dublin accent's nice. Oh, we go with the boys in the street. Let's go. Chris! What's going on, dude? I'm having a hard time with denominations because I've been convinced of Eastern Orthodoxy, but I learned more about Oriental Orthodoxy, and I'm unsure how to know which is true. I want objective truth. What it is, guys, the difference is between they disagree on the divine natures and the energies distinction. It's so deep. It's like, I think my mate Declan told me this. He said the Oriental. Don't quote me on this. Actually, I may be wrong. I won't say anyone told me that. Declan didn't tell me this. What I heard from someone, might not have been him, might be someone else. The difference is that in regards to the Theotokos, which is very important, Mother of God, they don't. I think they don't consider Mary to be the Mother of God, but the Mother of Christ. So they call it the Christokos, and also they view Jesus as having one divine. He's one person with one divine essence. Yeah, he has one divine essence, but the Eastern say he's one person with two distinct divine natures. Yeah, it's two natures. Yeah, one person, two natures. Yeah. So I think it's quite deep. But God, I just we always differ on the minor, and it's sad if we can just put these. If we can affirm the first 7 ecumenical councils, happy days. The thing I've been thinking about, though, that's a complicated subject between a lot of denominations, is the concept of tongues. Personally, if modern day tongues is fake, you get me. 100% agree with you, Jared boy. When I was growing up in the non-denominational church I was in, when I grew up in it, I'm not going to have a go with this. I mean, you guys won't even know who this guy is, but one of the pastors at the time put his hand on my chest and tried to get me to say tongues. And also, as of recent, like a couple of months ago, I went to this. It was an event, a local church that I visit sometimes. I got a lot of family members there. They all went to this Christian retreat place in Brecon, and I went with them. And I mean, this woman, like she was telling me to breathe in the Holy Spirit, and she put her hand on my chest and basically give me a massage. And I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, what is going on?" It's like, "What is this? Is this what the early church taught?" Like, the Assyrian Church of the East is Nestorian. They deny Mary. Yeah, Mother of God. Oriental Orthodox say Jesus has one human plus divine nature. Right. So he's one nature. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So basically, when I said I butchered the energies distinction, but I know now. So so he has one nature. Okay, so the Orientals say he's got one nature, Jesus, human and divine. But it would make more sense to say he has two natures, human and divine. Right. All these confusions about doctrine are just pedantic. That's a good word, Chris, but pedantic. Oh, damn, that is very the vocabulary-ness is off the charts today. God is real, Jesus is his human appearance, Mary is cool, deal with it. That's cool. Alright guys, so this is the Valleys, boys. Not very interesting. The Bible has a lot of error, but that doesn't mean much. We have accounts from other sources of Jesus, the Old Testament and Torah, highly edited though. and writers from Josephus attested that Jesus was a real person, and he wasn't Christian himself. He said he was a very wise man. Josephus did. I think he did. Wesley Huff was talking about it. Guys, check out Wesley Huff. He's great. But he did. What's that guy? Oh, he's like a comedian. He has a podcast, and he had Wesley Huff on it, and he was pressing him on church history. Like, what about the Orthodox Church? You know, are they the first church? So that was an interesting thing. The Bible is, yeah. But hey, there's no more evidence of Christ than of Caesar and Alexander. There's an energy, like a vibe I can't seem to explain when you go into an Orthodox church. It's unlike any other experience that you've ever felt. There's such a sense of seriousness, but like in a good way. But it doesn't feel legalistic. It feels like a hospital. Like you've got all these beautiful depictions of Jesus and the saints and Mary. Wow. And you've got this beautiful choir and the incense and the candles, and like you're transported into a different world. It's like, whoa. It's incredible. It's incredible. Why don't like all the Protestant denominations like chill out and unite? Oh, why don't all the Protestant denominations just chill out and unite? Yeah. I agree with that, because the important thing is the core teaching, the belief in the Trinity, etc. Yeah, for sure, bro. But they're all together. They are. The Baptists, the Pentecostals, the Methodists, the Presbyterians. I mean, some of that I found the Baptists and the Presbyterians, the churches I know of, they come across a bit legalistic, like their theology, and then you can go into Calvinism and predestination, and I'm like, I'm not so on board with all that. I'm not going to say I know a whole lot about it, but predestination. I mean, I asked my dad about that, and he said, I'm not a Calvinist. I said, why? He said, God doesn't wish for anyone to perish, but that all that come to repentance. So God doesn't wish anyone to perish. So how could he predestine people to perish? Guys, we won't know the full answers. We just can guess while we are created in this universe for whatever reason. And we're just here trying to pick up the pieces and find out what the answer is and live our life according to the best way possible and live that out. I guess so. And Chris, the thing that you may say our errors are, like I said, irrelevant. So much of that the one effect that they don't affect all teachings. The mystical element of Christianity is overpowered by the I know my Bible more than you, blah, blah, blah type people. Like, bro, have you ever pondered existence? They aren't relevant if people use it to base their life. Book of John is dated earliest the 4th century, 3 centuries after Christ. They aren't irrelevant if people use it to base their life. The Book of John is dated. Oh, you've already said that. The thing just came up. How do we know that though? Oh, we got a debate on our hands, guys. Like the creation story. I don't think we will ever know it was created in 6 days or not. The Book of Genesis is copied from the one original of 4,000 years ago. Oh, bro, I better get my popcorn. This raging debate right now. Wow, I've walked for nearly 2 hours. Wow. I wonder how many calories I burned, dude. But creation talks specifically about days, and on the first day, the second day, etc. It's warming up, guys. The debate is warming up. I think Pascal's wager is cool. If we're all going to die and death is a black screen, you literally have nothing to lose by believing Christianity. That's like the minimum argument. That's like the basic like, no, that's the base level argument for believing it for theism. Like, you might as well believe in God, because if you do believe in him, you're gonna go to heaven. But if you do believe in him and he's not real anyway, you're gonna go into a black screen anyway. But if you don't believe in him, you're going to hell. So you might as well believe in him. You got a better chance. Alex says, "You're cute. Yeah, you're definitely a bot. Be gone, fot." Yeah, she's definitely a bot. Wait, I can't see anyone's comments. Have I been hacked? Wow, everyone's gone quiet. This is worrying. Guys, I've got an idea. Do you want to watch me play darts? I'm just gonna keep the stream on. I'll say something legend. So. Jared Reese. Bruh. I'm actually a home body. What the hell does that mean? No, man, full name's an insult. What? Only my mum calls me that. Oh, if you've done something wrong, yeah, full name, yeah. No, if someone says your full name, you are now in deep trouble. It talks about it, but like I said, we don't know. A book copied from a book over and over again will eventually corrode. It's not like Moses was ever there when he wrote Genesis. That's like something that Muslims say, isn't it? That the Bible's been translated so many times. Like, we do not have the original manuscripts, and they've been lost through translation. I don't know what to say, guys. Maybe it's all a lie. I don't know. Maybe this whole life is a lie. Are you real? Am I real? Is this real? I probably just had the quickest existential crisis in history. Wasn't the Quran also translated multiple times too? I vaguely remember hearing it at the Speaker's Corner when they had the same burden of proof. I don't know. The Catholic Church compiled the Bible in the late first millennia after Christ, a long time after this happened. Now there's 100,000 translations, all same passages, different ways. In order to make sense to other people who are a bit dull. I swear down, Redeem Zuma was talking about translations, and there's one translation that makes it so simple, like a child could like a baby could understand it, like a child. Like, the Quran was 52 books then. Abu Bakr burned 51 of them. For easy read. What, the Quran? Salam alaikum, salam. What does that mean in Arabic? Nice to meet you, too. What's the Arabic version of Adam? Not the easy read version of. There's more than one Quran version. Pretty sure there's two types of Muslims because of. Oh, Shia and. There's Shia Muslims and something else, isn't there? There's two big denominations of Islam, isn't it? Violent they are. Well, just look at the history. But then people will accuse Christianity of the same thing. You know, like the Crusades. But wasn't that they were just sort of taken back what was stolen from them? So I don't know. This debate will go on until the world ends. So I don't really say much about it. There's no point. I don't know anything about it, so really. I mean, do any of y'all like this Scottish jersey? Jared got rid of that thing. Bro, just say what you want. You can say whatever you want. I mean, YouTube is a bit thing at times, but they did though. You ain't wrong. Yeah. I mean that, bro, because they bought me. Oh, bro, don't worry about it, bro. What's going on? Legend. It's a bit of an awkward road. This is. Well, the stream is still been going. Hey, that's it, bro. That's it. Chris has got his back. Yeah. Doing any sport now? What? Yeah. Mainly gym and cycling. But I want to do move a half marathon again next year. So I'll be doing that next year, hopefully. So yeah, and mainly just walking as well. Walking. 3 days in the gym, legs push pull, and doing a lot of cycling. I got 2 bikes. Extreme Fun Wars, yeah, I do that. Protect yourself and the missus. What? Yeah, Chris is a fug. Fug life. Fighting sport? No, no, bro. I used to do jiu-jitsu and stuff. No, it's good to do it, but I just fell out of love with it. It's just one of those things. And we used to do kickboxing. I just don't know. I just like to be out in fresh air and lift weights. But it's whoever does like a um, a martial art. I think that's awesome. By the hand of God, I shall smite thou at rock paper scissors extreme. That's exactly what we do whenever we play pool. Rock paper scissors. We haven't played pool for a while. I'm more playing darts now. Yes, darts is my extreme sport. That's an incredibly extreme sport, that is. Like the level of dedication and hours of training to throw a sharp piece of metal, a tiny sharp piece of metal. I'm gonna skedaddle, go talk to the GF. Jared's got a missus. Wow, bro, he's pulling them young. You know what I mean? Damn. The G, damn, bro. He's like King Solomon. She forgot Chris was here. Damn, damn, son. Damn, son. Where'd you find this, bro? Jared is on another level, bro. He's he's pulling them, bro. He's like, my hands are cold. Chris, you heard nothing. You get me. You can't say nothing. Why did you say it to begin with, then, bro? It's in the it's public information. Now. Adios. Peace out. He's gonna tell your sister now. You know that, don't you? JK, your secret is safe. Yeah, it's on a channel with 2,000 people, even though they don't watch the live stream. So, on a your secret is safe on a live stream. Well, it's been an interesting stream. I'll put it that way. I shall put it that way. See you guys in the next one.